I'm here at the table. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that's gonna work so well. Hi YouTube, I'm back with a video. Today I'll be building and showing you how to build a really cheap gaming PC. It cost me less than 600 Canadian dollars. And overall, I think it's gonna surprise you. And it's gonna be really good bang for your buck. I got a cheap graphics card. Most of it is brand new. Oh, well, it wasn't supposed to fall like that. So I got a used GPU, and the rest is pretty much brand new. So let's get into it. Voiceover Zach here. Hey, all the parts and the prices will be in the description, and I will tell you how to build the computer. So right now I'm taking out the motherboard, and you'll need that to put your SSD, your graphics card, everything's gonna go on there. So here, pretty nice presentation. Oh, okay, straight to the CPU. So here we have the CPU, unboxing it. Very nice. This is an i3-13100F. It only cost me $138. So it was pretty cheap for how capable this chip is, especially just for gaming. Even then, for light workload, it's gonna be pretty good. So here we got the nice cooler, it has thermal paste. To install it, you just need to press each corner and it's gonna fit perfectly. Oh, and here's the chip. We can't really read anything because my webcam sucks, but so here I'm showing you there's a corner on the socket. This is where you align the golden pin or golden triangle on the CPU. So I'm trying to show it to you. I swear it's right there where I was pointing with my finger. Oh, there it is. You can see it now. Yeah. Perfect. So you you lift the retention arm, and now you lift up the cap. You make sure to put the CPU corner with the right corner, and just drop it in. And now just give it a little wiggle, and then you put the retention arm back down, and the plastic socket should pop right out. Make sure to keep that in case you need to RMA your motherboard. So send it back because there's a defect or something. Oh, now I'm showing you how to put the M.2. So just put the stick of gum in the holes and then just twist the thing. Sometimes it twists like that, otherwise it's a little screw, but it's not really much more complicated than that. The M.2 install is pretty easy. Oh, now the RAM. So make sure to align the notches properly. You align it, push with your thumbs on each side. You should hear a crunch or a click, but it shouldn't be too hard to click. You can see how the motherboard box is bending under. So it still takes a bit of force, but you'll know once it's in place correctly. Oh, I didn't even show you guys how to install the CPU cooler. That's crazy. Anyways, it's pretty easy. You just push on each corner. So now I'm undoing the box of the case, the door of the back plate of the case, and I was showing that there's screws and extra stuff that comes with the case and the power supply or hard drive bay. And now the hardest part of the build, I'm trying to place the IO shield. Yeah, that part's really hard because it only holds with pressure. There's no screws, no nothing. So, oh, apparently it's good. All right, so now I think I'm putting it in. Yes, I think I am. Wait, pause. Out of context, crazy. So now I sped it up for all the screws that you need to put in. I'm pretty sure there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 screws total. So put them when you feel like there is resistance. You stop tightening. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Right now I'm removing the back fan, and I'm gonna put new ones because the theme of my build is white and black. So I'm just putting a white fan instead. And now I'm gonna explain there's one side only that the fan sends the air, and it's towards the cross section, like the X thing. I have no idea how to explain. I'll put an image to explain it. It's gonna be a lot easier. So right now I'm just screwing back the new fan in. So 4 screws. Make sure to tighten them, but not too much, because if you do it too much, you're gonna break something. But you'll know when to stop. It's pretty easy. And now we're going to pre-route some cables. Now I'm gonna put a fan in front, so I remove the front panel. There's lots of pretty big gaps on the side, so air can come in. Well, that's why I'm putting it there. It's almost perfectly aligned with the other one at the back. The only thing is, if you put it too high, it's not going to be as good. If you put it too low, also it's not going to be as efficient. So make your research on which one's the best for your case. For that case, it's pretty good when it's over there. And now we're done with installing that one. So that's the build so far. Oh, more cable. Yeah, that's a 4-pin for the fan. So I'm gonna put it there. No, okay, I'm putting it at the bottom. That's good. And now I'm sending it to the back. Hey, guys, guess what part that is? If you know, please say it in the comment. So I'll put that hard drive in the hard drive bay at the bottom. Oh yeah, I'm pointing it right now. And now I just tapped for where the power supply is gonna go, which is right there. That's the power supply. A Supernova 550 G2. Bought off of Facebook Marketplace for only 50 bucks, so that's pretty good. Pretty good deal. I know the cables are all Origin. You always got to be careful. Make sure you have the right cables when you buy used power supplies. This one's a modular power supply, so lots of holes, lots of cables that you can put in. You have to plug in your own cables. So I only took what I needed. So 1 CPU, 1 PCIe, 1 24-pin, and 1 for SATA. Now I'm gonna put the power supply down there, and I'm putting the fan downward so it can take fresh air from under and make sure to cool properly the power supply. You can also use that as an exhaust, so there's no real wrong way to install it, but I prefer to use it with fresh air. Right now, so I'm screwing in the power supply, align all the holes, 4 screws. Usually I like to start them with my hand, and then you go finish that with the, not the power tool, the screwdriver. Hey, doing a decent job here. We're doing great. Making sure the I/O is fine. There's no reason it wouldn't be, but... And now we're going to start plugging some cables and try to route them. But let's be real here. Cable management sucks, so we're just gonna place it properly in front, and then that's it. So here we have the big cable for the big holes. So 24-pin. It takes a bit of strength, so don't be shy, but always don't exaggerate. Like, be careful. That was the USB 3.0. It's a pretty frail and really delicate thing to connect, so be careful. 8-pin, all good. Make sure you're putting the 8-pin for the CPU and not the PCIe, because that could fry your system. Same thing, no, not the same thing here. Here I'm adding a cable extension so it looks nicer, because the theme is white and black, so I'm putting an accent of white. Here we have the front connector, the HD audio connector, and you just plug that right in. It was hard to show from the other camera angle, so I had to hold my phone while I was doing it. And now same thing, bottom right of the motherboard. Now we have the front panel, so that's what allows you to click on the power button and turn on your computer. It's really small, but once you get the hang of it, or once you did it once or twice, super easy. You don't have to think about it really. So don't worry about that, pretty easy. And now we're placing it so it looks a little nicer. And just above that, there's the SATA ports. So I'm plugging my SATA cable right now for the hard drive. And here we have the majestic 1060. Oh my god. Only cost me $25. So a pretty good bargain for, well, not a bargain, but pretty good deal for what it's capable of. We only want to play games at 1080p and around 60 frames, so No problem. So I just showed you, you have to snap the things at the back on your case so you can fit in your GPU. And then you just put in your screw that down, and the GPU is going to hold in place. And then every card is different, but my model only needs 6 pins of power. So we will now connect that. But I didn't like that the cable was going under like that, so I put it on the side instead. I'm not like some wizard or anything. I'm placing it. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm closing the back panel, and there it is. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna rotate. And there it is. So not too bad, not too bad. Now we're trying to see if it posts. We don't know. And this is the worst part of building. You need to make sure to start your computer at least twice so it can post the first time and then post second time. So I wanted to make sure to get into BIOS and look at my RAM, make sure I put it on XMP profile, and now it's gonna run at 3200 megahertz instead of 2666. And now there we have the benchmarks.
Good attempt.
I'd say overall this build's a success. It was really good for the price I paid. No issues whatsoever, no stutter. It was a constant 60 FPS, and it exceeded my expectations. It was really good. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Comment, like, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you later.